Roscoe's. How we doing? All right, let's get it moving. Please give it up for Willam.
Woo woo!
Give it up for Derrick Barry. And finally, Akira Davenport.
She ready.
Yes.
She's so ready.
Welcome. How y'all feeling tonight?
Good.
Whew. How you doing? Welcome. Is it? You've been to Chicago before, but this is your first time here with us. Welcome.
Yes, this is my first time at Roscoe's, not my first time in Chicago.
Welcome. Derrick, it's been a while since you've been at the viewing party. How are you?
Well, the last time I was at a viewing party, I went home, so I'm hoping for better odds tonight.
I think you're safe, girl.
Yeah, well, I made it through 2 episodes, which didn't happen for some of the other girls on this season. So.
All right, my turn.
Soju
Check
shots,
out.
anyone? Soju?
And Willam, how are you?
So good. I think April 25th is the perfect date. You know, not too cold, not too
It's a
hot.
light jacket.
All you need is a light jacket.
How's this season been for you, Akira?
Crazy. The
Yeah.
fans are crazy as hell, literally.
Here, every week, they've been going fucking insane for you. People are loving you here.
Thank
so.
you.
You're in the right place.
Thank you.
Seriously.
I need it.
You have some of the best runways of the season. You've been killing it, so. Yeah,
Drag
we stand
excellence.
it. Yes.
Or something.
Are you watching this season, Derrick?
Yes, I was just telling her how
Previously
amazing her
on
costumes
Weekend's
are.
Drag Race.
Yes.
We're
All right, shall we get started? All right, let's party. Enjoy the show, guys. All right.
Girl, that was many things, honey.
Anybody got lotion in their purse?
Ah. Or
You
lube.
haven't? She needs it for real. She's
Nobody?
asking. Does anyone have lotion in their purse?
Or
who
lube.
were-
Dry.
Who were some of y'all's favorite readers in the mini challenge? Yell them out.
Thank
Akira.
you. I was waiting
You
on it
did
to be
that.
sad.
Yeah. Evie did really good. Of course, Brooke.
Well, girl,
Nina
that-
West.
Nina.
I thought Nina did a great job.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that Brookline, the Isn't She Precious? That's a Thorgy one. He wrote that because then Mimi on first stole it, and then Thorgy got all mad, and that was fun to watch. Yeah, okay.
Do you think that Brooke was being shady with the pairings on purpose, or is this like, no? I didn't see it.
I don't say shady, I say strategic, though.
Yeah.
Mama's very strategic.
Wait,
Yeah.
why did you think that she meant that you were the quiet one? I thought Evie was the one with no personality, no?
Oh, I didn't say it for me.
Oh, good, yeah,
She
yeah.
just being strategic on her behalf because she knew, like Evie said, bitch, you better put somebody else together that wasn't gonna work because you know me, Nina's gonna carry you through the challenge.
You've been doing good in every single fucking challenge, though.
Seriously.
Thank you. I wish the judges said the same.
Yeah, they have.
We're saying it.
Yeah. I do feel like they're just not giving you your moment, and I'm like,
Yeah,
what the
it's
fuck? Like you're.
Well, bitch, do I need to jump through fire or what?
Right.
Well,
I feel like-
they got to concentrate on the people that have to go home first.
Right.
And get their stories out. And it's good. You know, save the best for last. Ting.
Akira, going into the season, was there anyone that you recognized when you walked in the workroom besides like Vanjie? Because I know you did pageants. I don't know if you knew like Brooke or any of the other girls beforehand, worked with them or.
I knew of Brooke. Brooke was a former Miss Continental, so I had saw pictures of Brooke. I had never met her in person. I did know Silky. Of course, like I told y'all, Silky loves to talk. I knew Vanjie because I tried to hit on Vanjie at one point because she had backup dance at a pageant one time. And I knew Raja because we're both from Dallas.
Oh, nice.
That's about it.
Yeah. Derrick, who are you rooting for? Who's your favorite on this season?
Oh,
I'm sitting
gosh.
next to you though,
You
bitch.
can say favorites.
No, I had actually said that for the Snatch game, I thought that was a really strong top 8, where sometimes in the Snatch game, like my season, Acid Betty had to go.
Yeah.
So this Snatch game, I thought everyone did really well. And then maybe the people that, I wasn't really thinking of Sugarcane to be someone that's a front runner, but
Yeah.
she shocked me with the Charo. So
Yeah.
now I feel like anyone could really take it.
They also spent less time on the Snatch game, where I feel like it usually goes on for so long, and it's just us watching like the weird, like people just kind of like flop, and it's like I don't want to watch that for like 5 minutes. Like just give us the good stuff, show us who's kind of not doing good, not making it like 2 commercial breaks of like. I was like, oh my god.
Was Snatch game awkward for y'all?
No.
I left
I
for
thought-
at least 5 minutes. I just walked off set. and put up my little cardboard cutout. It was not, a lot of people were not good.
Really?
And Rue was not having it. She was laughing at like the couple top, Sharon, me, Treese, Chad, but everybody else, she was literally like delivering lines.
All right, and we're back.
Wow, Vanessa Vanjie Mateo is the Gilbert Gottfried of drag.
Yes.
She
Yes,
really,
ma'am.
and I love it. I don't mind it.
Willam, who are your favorites on the season so far? Who do you think is going to be like in the finals?
Akira.
Okay.
It's okay to clap. Thank you.
I think Silky because she's stirring it up and they aren't gonna send her home. I think probably Evie and maybe like Plastique or wait, who else is left?
Brooke. Or
Brooklyn.
Sugar Cane.
Celine Dion.
Yeah, can we talk about that Celine Dion thing? Because like Brooklyn's been so prepared for every fucking thing, and then all of a sudden she wasn't prepared, or maybe they told her she couldn't do that. That's what I heard. Well, I heard that. I heard this Sarah Huckabee, and I heard Caitlyn.
Caitlyn is amazing.
Because I've seen her do Caitlyn, honey. I've seen it.
Her Caitlyn is
shenanigans. They wanted
amazing.
a really good girl in the bottom so they could stump like that. They knew what they were doing. I'm telling you. Why would she show up without a good backup?
Or maybe they told her she couldn't do Caitlyn because, you know, they
Trinity. Yeah.
Oh,
That's
so-
what I
But they
thought.
filmed this before that.
But she
Right.
was cast
So they-
with that audition tape with Caitlyn before.
Caitlyn,
Right.
yeah.
And literally, from what I hear, she was told it's so good, and there were concerns about her playing a trans woman. They're like, no, we'll clear it. And then the day before the challenge, by the way, BT Dubs, you can't do it. They'll
Welcome
get you
to
every
Drag
time, girl.
Race.
They'll get you every time. But we love it.
What backups did you bring for Snatch Game?
Well, girl, Patti LaBelle was one of my backups.
Oh. Yeah.
Did you bring a pie?
A who?
A pie?
Oh, of course.
Miss Patty.
Right.
I had a patty pie, I had a peach cobbler, bitch, I had banana bread, I had all of it. It would be a whole buffet. Sick was gonna eat it, but I had a whole buffet. But actually, you know what? I wanted to do Dot from Mad TV at first. But for copyright risk issues, I could not. Reasons I could not.
Dot?
Yes.
That's
I
such
love
a good
Dot.
one. Yeah, Dot's like not a more popular one, but she's such a good one.
I'm telling my age, but I still love her.
Yeah. My concert just
Did you ever think of doing Raven Simone?
No.
Oh, because I thought I didn't see Tiffany Haddish till you did it, but I've seen Raven Simone at times, like a thin, beautiful Raven.
Oh,
Sorry.
Cheetah Girl's Raven.
Yeah. Yes.
Cheetah Girl's one Raven.
Yeah.
Cheetah Girl's
Cheetah
two Raven
Sisters
was-
even.
Yeah.
Did you have any backups for Snatch?
Oh, My Show Can Tell. Yeah, I had that as a backup.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Which I would hate to say it, but Rue actually laughed at the Show Can Tell, and it was not edited that way. Sorry,
Yeah.
but that's what happened.
Derrick, would you go back and do All Stars?
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I would request, sun chips for my birthday.
Y'all don't know that story? We'll go into it later.
Wait, what about Sunchips?
I love sun chips. It's what I lived off there. And Naomi lived off gummy bears. Because we wouldn't eat. We wouldn't eat anything.
Why?
Because you're on camera.
Every morning Derrick would do crunches, and Kimchi called her Crunchberry.
Crunchberry, yeah. 500 a day, bitch.
I told them I wouldn't clean the mirror. I said I didn't want to be seen cleaning on television. And it was a standoff. I'm like, I'm not touching that Windex, honey. No.
Wait, but
Then-
didn't you wipe it with your butt?
No, that's what I left with.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, clean it. Got it.
I
got
stayed snacking. Bitch, every time you saw me, I was dropping snacks.
Yeah.
Bitch, I stay eating.
It was lovely. Free stuff.
Yep.
love
Where are
craft
you
service.
guys in? So like the whole season, we've been following this like Silky versus Evie thing. Where are you guys on that? Or do you have are you on a team, Akira? No.
And we're back.
Right.
I mean, I just feel like you're beating a dead horse at this point. It's
Yeah.
like, okay, bitch,
It's been going on
y'all
for a
got
while.
into it. Y'all said what y'all had to say. It's done. Like,
Yeah.
you don't have to be friends. Like, I told them in Untucked, bitch, we're not going to all be friends after this. Like, it's just like family. We get into it, we fight. Okay, whatever, girl. You don't deal with her for a week or two, and then you're back at it. Bitch, like, let it go. I'm
Law
done.
enforcement. All suspects are innocent until proven
All right.
guilty in
let's
a
do it.
court of
Oh God. All right.
Not the sound effect.
Let's do a shot before we jump in. Thank you guys for coming out tonight. Thank you to our special guests here
Thank
this
you.
evening. We're gonna do a shot. And Willam's gonna do a hit of poppers. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh my God.
Bitch, mind you, I saw your shirt at Jason's.
Oh my God.
I saw your shirt at Jason's with
Is
the
that your
poppers, and I want
tampon?
to steal.
Oh.
That's my pad.
I love the pearls.
So Brooklyn Heights was giving us like full on Reno 911 level like comedy. Like she was
Hilarious.
fucking killing it. Oh my God.
That's redemption.
Oh,
I mean,
that was
the
full
lip sync was
redemption.
enough.
No, that's
but
a redemption.
a redemption.
Redemption. Ding.
That was amazing.
Yeah, that was lit. What did you guys think of Nina West in that one? Yeah. She did great.
What about the chicken?
The chicken did I thought the chicken was lovely.
Somehow Sugar Cane's performance is more memorable now that I'm fucked up on the poppers.
Who's?
Sugar Cane.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sugar-
She did not stand a chance.
I forgot what you. Oh yeah,
Silky.
I forgot. See, that's
Yeah.
not a good sign. We just saw it.
But I feel like
Yeah.
with Silky, anyone in a scene with Silky is like
Bitch,
collateral
imagine
damage.
trying to talk over Silky.
Yeah,
Bitch, I'll learn Braille. That would be quicker.
we've done 2
Imagine
viewing
being
parties
a-
together, and I will say it's not an easy task.
Bitch, seeing Silky throw herself on a car.
Yeah.
Bitch, try to compete with that.
I'm mad for the car.
That was government property.
Girl, yeah.
She killed it though. Yeah, and Sugar was not like bad. She just like she was behind Silky and like
It was like fighting a brick wall.
Well, I think sometimes it's harder to play that character that's supposed to be the more, like, she was church lady, and
Yeah.
same as Nina, she's the homeowner, or,
Yeah.
I mean, trailer owner, I don't know. I don't know what you call that. The
trailers
trash.
are homes too. I'm from
Trash.
Florida.
You little trash.
So Akira, what kind of challenges were you looking forward to? Like, is this something you were into? Like, what challenge were you like, oh shit, this is gonna be my shit? Like going into the season.
Going into the season, I thought the sewing challenge was going to be my shit, but the
Yeah.
sewing challenge just put me in the bottom.
Oh, what
Wow.
happened? You said your fabric, it didn't
Okay,
dye
so
right.
yes.
Yeah,
when
what
I
happened?
did the farm to runway, I was going to dye some burlap, but everything had to be organic.
Yeah.
And the organic dye that they gave us was like chalk that they grinded up, and then you had to like mix it with water and try to paint with it.
No.
And bitch, it was a disaster. Like they only gave us 2 packs, and then I tried to paint the burlap, and then before you knew it, that burlap was, yeah, girl. I was like, whatever.
Did you do it at the hotel or at the...
I did it. I started at the studio, and then I tried it at the hotel. Then I tried to wash the watercolors out because it was organic. And then, bitch, it just made it even worse. So, bitch, like the day of the runway, I'm like literally sewing 2 hours before the runway. Everybody's like in full face, and I'm over there on the machine like.
Do you make most of your outfits in drag regularly? Do you make all
Yes.
your stuff? You make everything?
Yes, I need
wow.
some designers. If anybody is
Nice.
designing anything local, famous. Okay,
The
I
gold
guess we're-
outfit.
And we're back.
Holy shit! Give it up for Akira.
Yes! I was the old twerking hoe.
Wow.
An old twerking hoe. I've been twerking on that block for over 35 years, bitch.
Have you ever done anything like that before? Been in like acting classes? Have you ever taken like anything?
Well,
done theater?
in high school,
I mean,
I was in theater, but other than that, no.
you were fucking incredible.
Thank you.
You
Bitch, I
owned
had
it. That was fucking hilarious, dude.
balls to the walls, huh, Brooke?
Right.
My balls were on the gate.
Wait, how hot was it? Because that was
Oh,
July, right?
bitch.
And you had on the titty plate?
Bitch, it was so hot outside. like-
Drippings.
I should have brought my towel. Bitch, I put a towel under my breastplate because I sweat.
Yeah.
And that breastplate would start stinking
Oh.
because bitch is latex. But no, ma'am.
Did
I'm not Funkmaster Flex.
how is it?
Smells good today.
Chef's
Yeah,
kiss.
smells good, looks good.
And
Did you all plan out that plot twist that you were her mother, or did that just happen?
it just happened.
Really?
Yes, bitch. It had like right off the dome in the
Wow.
moment.
Yeah.
It was like, okay, bitch, run with it.
What did y'all
Literally.
have? What did y'all have planned going into that? Did y'all just talk for a quick second and go, well, you know?
Well, we knew that she was going to be like the non-twerker because, you know, Evie is definitely, she don't come across as a girl who would shake her ass literally, or is she built like a girl who would shake her ass? So, bitch, it was like, okay, girl, I'm the twerking girl. Bitch, you trying to come on my block?
Yeah.
Bitch, I'm gonna have to get you together.
Yeah.
But after that, it was like, go for it.
You definitely took over in that, but she held her own too.
Oh yeah, she definitely held her own.
Yeah.
Evie, I love you. You were a great partner. Oh, is that me?
That was God.
It's my metal plate. So what did we think of Plastic Tiara and Vanjie's? Time for snacks. I don't know. Who really were they equally as bad, or what was it?
What I want to know is, because you have plenty of time to either glue a wig or pin it in there, so why are wigs falling off?
And you make them.
What do you mean?
Plastic makes wigs.
Yeah.
Well, then that's not very good for business.
Have you ever been to a really bad improv show and it just really feels like from literally when you know it's going south, it just starts bad and it's just bad the entire time. That's what I felt like I was watching. It's just like yelling, humping. I was like, oh God, if they first thing they do is just start like physically attack. I mean, God bless these like legit people, Fortune Feimster and Cheyenne Jackson, who are on like legit projects, to come like spend the whole day just like rolling the dice with these fucking drag queens. Like, my God.
Well, the thing with improv, and I mean, you know this now, is the key is listening. Because if you're not listening to your partner, how can you give a reaction that's going to be funny and that's going to make sense in the scene,
Speak on it.
I mean, I work with Shangela a lot, so.
Oh. Well,
What?
I worked with Bob, and we won the challenge.
I think
so.
the key for me is like you figure out what your partner's good at, what you're good at, and make it, no matter what. Like Shangela's a talker, and then I'm a button. Stars Born was all improv. We went in thinking that we were saying the lines in the script, and then we got there, and then we were told, no, just act like you're in a dressing room. We're like, okay. And that was that. Yeah. And then they liked what we did.
Oh, really?
So they wrote more scenes.
And magic was made, bitch.
Boom.
Oh, so they wrote more scenes based on that.
Yeah, the scene where I give him the guitar, that wasn't originally in there. And Shangela had to cancel a gig in Dallas because they wanted her to come back the next day to do it.
What?
Yeah.
And she's like, I don't know. I was like,
I don't know.
I don't know.
I know.
I know about that wig.
Not the bus driver wig.
The bus driver, yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, these skits, they're like important training.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and it's
You
improv.
never know when New Now Next will call.
All right, let's do it.
Well, bitch, that was fast.
That was
Not the
bad.
commercial break.
Nothing happened, yeah. So I love that it's the iconic face Kini, but what I heard it was like RuPaul's allergies were like acting up and her makeup kept running, so they just threw that on her last second.
Oh.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I liked it.
Yeah.
I loved it, bitch.
Yeah, I liked it.
That was the season when, when she started getting real wacky with the girls behind the scenes, like she would get real giggly and stuff. That's because she was like doubling up her allergy medicines. She was a little fucked up.
Allergy medicine?
Right.
Achoo.
Ding. Oh, ugh.
Benadryl.
Girl, I don't know. All right. Oh, let's see. Derrick, what's new with you? What's going on? What do we have to look for coming up?
I'm actually starting a new show. It's called Drag Queen Cuisine. It's at House of Blues in Las Vegas.
Drag Queen Cuisine?
Yes, I work at House of Blues.
Oh, nice.
At the Mandalay Bay. Frank Marino's show was closed, thank God, so I'm moving on to bigger and better things.
Were you still doing Frank Marino's show?
Hell no. I left before I auditioned for Drag Race because that was a sinking ship.
Okay.
He's toxic.
I've heard some really scary stories about.
I want you guys
stories.
to know, we used to have to sell cookbooks, programs, T-shirts, photos, everything for Frank Marino. We made $100 a night. I want everyone to understand that.
And wouldn't she be like, if you shave at the venue, I'm taking $20 off your pay?
Oh,
Like,
I came out one day without my Lady Gaga mask. My mask. Why should I have to wear a mask? Well, I don't look like her. I get it. But they took $25 off of my pay for not having a mask. I said, you fine me again, I will sue you. I never got fined again. But that was a sinking ship. Coco Montrese and I left at the same time. This is real tea, okay?
Woo.
The show closed because he was accused of charity fraud from Caesars Entertainment because he was saying all the proceeds that we were selling for his merchandise was going to Make-A-Wish Foundation, and it was not being paid to Make-A-Wish for 8 years. 8 years. So guess what Frank Marino is doing now, honey?
What?
He is checking up on what I'm doing on Instagram.
Someone told me they went to a Frank Marino show, and for 10 minutes before the show, he had literally a PowerPoint presentation where he showed people how to follow him on Facebook. And it was for old people in the audience, and it was like, so now you click here, I need everyone to have their phones out, we need you to follow us on Facebook. I was like, that sounds like a hostage situation.
And he has the lowest following of any diva.
Woo.
He came to a show I did in Vegas at the Flamingo, and he sat in the front row with sunglasses on for an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Girl giving Sir Noochington.
Yeah.
Just nooch. She was rotted.
But he's living in his very nice mansion that we paid for because we made $100 a night.
Nope.
So you're welcome, Frank Marino,
How are you
but
gonna
no
scam
longer.
Make-A-Wish? I have a Make-A-Wish kid, and she lived, and she didn't have to give back the wish or nothing. She's
Nothing.
Shout out to Denisha. Hey, Denisha. She got sickle cell. She's from Texas.
What was her wish?
Her wish was to hang out with Detox, Vicky, and me and go shopping. And then
To
we
be
took.
fair, she couldn't give it back.
They took her store. We know she wanted to meet RuPaul, but they let her go to the store. But she got us. But she loves us. We all still talk to her. She's awesome. That was like in 2013.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a star.
Wow.
All right. Who are your favorites? Yell them out.
Nina, definitely.
Nina shocked me.
I love the Nina.
That was your favorite.
I love Nina.
Yeah.
Nina's was absolutely gorgeous in person. Like, one of the best all season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Akira's was
Akira's
fabulous.
Sickening.
What do we think of Brooklyn's? With
Oh,
the
yeah.
beautiful wire?
I bet it looked a lot better in person because anytime you wear black on the show, it doesn't photograph as brilliantly or as good. It just, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what you said, but I agree.
Whatever she
She
said.
was cinched, though. At least you saw the shape. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought Suga's would have been better if the hat was bigger. The hat was like a little like,
With just one little feather.
yeah, girl, that hat needed to be
It needed to
proportionized.
be a longer
Yeah.
feather, right?
When you go big on the shoulders, you have to proportionize.
Yes.
Yeah.
But she was probably scared of that hat because of what happened with Honey.
What happened with Honey?
You know, they said the hat had, like, blocked her face.
Oh.
Girl,
They
that was
cast
like
a shadow.
a month ago at this point, right?
Yeah, well, bitch. Yeah, but bitch, you gotta think we're at the final 8. Bitch,
Yeah.
Yeah. Shit. Wait, Honey's a Davenport too. Sister, cousin, mother, brother.
cousin.
Got it. On your daddy's side?
Distant cousin.
Not distant.
She was fucked into the family.
Okay.
Wow.
That's a good way to get into a gang.
Ah.
Who did y'all think was on the bottom based on the runway?
Sugar.
Plastique, Vanjie, Silky.
Yeah, Silky wore that silhouette the week before with that little bean thing on it when she was gluing beans. That one. She does like that silhouette a lot.
She just looked like she couldn't see at all. And it was
Yeah,
really-
bitch, like the whole time that Silky was walking, I was like, girl, can you even see? Because mind you, Silky is blind, everybody. So when you think Silky is like giving angry face, the bitch is really trying to see. Like, she's open
The
right.
squint.
So, bitch, the whole time she's walking, it's like nothing but lash, so she's like this.
You don't have a wig on, sir.
But
Or
you have a lovely
microphone.
cheek.
I think that's a good indication of what you should be doing.
Not listening in improv.
What did you think about Vanjie's? The boot cut
At
bodysuit.
least it wasn't a bathing suit. And you know I love a bathing suit. If you saw season 8, I love a good bathing suit, but not 6 times in a row. So I like the
Yeah.
pantsuit.
But it was
Or
like
bodysuit.
But it was like a bodysuit, but it was like boot cut. Like it was like straight at the bottom. Like it was kind of weird, right?
I didn't like the bottom of the pants. I wish they were like fitted.
Like she was doing something cool up top.
How are
but
you
it-
gonna wear loose latex?
Right, that's what it was.
Yeah, it was like baggy. Then
Yeah.
She wanted her dick to breathe.
Oh yeah.
The
That piece.
ponytail was hot.
Yeah, the ponytail was everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool. What about Evie's sexy
Evie's,
slime monster?
it was like the same
Dinosaur.
colors as the dinosaur, but way better.
Yeah.
Way
yeah.
better.
I
Yeah.
liked
I
it.
like the dinosaur. I thought the dinosaur was fucking cool with the arms and then her dropping
Yeah.
shit. I don't know. She reminds me of Sharon because she just does stuff that makes me go, oh,
That's different.
that
that's
might be
something-
ugly, but at least it's different and something not the same, you know?
Yeah.
So I respect her even if I don't like, even if I wouldn't wear all of her outfits, you know? When you're like, yeah, that's cute for you.
Yeah.
Right.
Bitch, I say the same
Very.
thing.
Yeah.
Sharon was here and was talking about Evie, and she was like very threatened by Evie. She's like, it's an interesting choice to come in and do everything that I did. I was like, okay.
Oh, wow. Sharon invented drag, didn't you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do we think was the worst look? I'm gonna say Silky's. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. What do you think about Plastiques?
I don't even remember
so
it.
with Plastique's look, I thought the look itself was sickening.
Yeah, I liked
but
it.
it wasn't what it was calling for, which
It
was
wasn't
face
the
keening.
mask, yeah.
Right, it wasn't a mask. But the look overall was everything. It
Yeah.
was lovely.
I love the shoulders.
Yeah.
I mean, the detail of it was unbelievable.
I feel like she hasn't come out with a look that I was like, oh, this is a bad look. It's just kind of repetitive as far as what we're seeing, and it doesn't always
The
hit the
the
mark of what they're
silhouette.
asking
Yeah.
for. Yeah, but her shit is polished.
Yeah.
What
All
shit?
right, let's
Welcome,
do it.
ladies.
Carrie.
Yes, ma'am, bitch. I might got me one in the bag this time.
Were you afraid of these going in? Were you like, oh shit, I'm gonna have to do this acting stuff? Was that something that you were like, oh god, I'm not ready for that? Like in the grand scheme of things, were you like, that's probably my least favorite thing to do? Because you had the looks on lock, like we know that.
I mean, I love acting, but bitch, it's different when it's like you're going in as a brand. So like, I had already had a brand developed as Akira. So bitch, I wanted that girl to still be elegant and poised, and I wanted that crazy bitch to stay in the background. But it was like, bitch, you need to bring her to the front, even with the wig
Right.
on, and like I guess Brooklyn said, be balls to the walls or balls in Benji's mouth or however it goes, bitch.
All right, so who do we think has won this challenge tonight? Akira.
You get a treat. You get a treat. You get a treat. Thank you.
And who do we think is our bottom two?
Plastique.
Plastic
Wow.
and... Oh, great. I feel like I'm doing a sing-along.
Yeah.
Everyone said the same fucking thing. Well...
Well, who do you think is going home?
Oh, thank you.
Or... Vange.
Or have you all been on them damn spoilers?
We don't know that. All right. Let's see. Oh, go ahead.
I think the reason your plastic surgery thing worked was because it sparkled. These girls coming out here
Yeah.
drawing plastic surgery marks and stuff,
Yeah.
that wasn't enough. Yours was sickening.
Yeah, bitch, and then I had duct tape my stomach, bitch. I wanted to look real cinch.
You were tiny.
I wanted to
Yo.
give Michelle Visage.
Yeah.
And she said she wants to look like that.
Bitch.
Seriously.
I couldn't breathe, but bitch, by the time Untucked came, that tape was gone, sis. I had already walked the runway. That tape, throw it in the trash. Get it off of me, Jesus.
And I love the fact that you really touched on the fact that when we're there, we get so caught up in what we are coming in for. Like, obviously, I was coming in as a Britney impersonator. I'm like, I want to do this. This is what I'm going to stay
Yeah,
in
bitch,
this.
you don't want to lose sight of that, what
Exactly.
you have made a
I don't want to
brand.
look crazy on TV.
Yeah.
And it wasn't until I worked with Bob where he's like, okay, I need you to eat this baby. And I'm like, oh, perfect. And I was ready for the comedy because when you're in the bottom the week before, you have to get into the top. And it's when you work with those people that challenge you where Bob, got kind of criticized for being a showboat like Silky is, but he won. So you have to get outside your comfort zone, show them you're different from what you came in as because that's the growth of the show.
Yeah. Bitch, I don't want y'all to see my dips and craters. I might got a little dip or crater. I might add a little cellulite, girl. I didn't want y'all to see all that.
Honey, you are a real fish.
Thank you.
Yes.
Or tilapia or a shark. A shark. Shark they do.
Were you patted on that runway or just
Hell
cinched?
no.
You
She
were
said
just
no.
cinched
Just
and
duct
only
tape.
I know.
That's just not even
All
cinched,
that
just
ass.
duct taped waist. That was it.
And please don't be expecting a picture in that look because, bitch, I can't fit it anymore. Sorry.
Well, you
Not
have an
gonna happen.
incredible body. Your body is fucking
Thank you.
wild. Yeah. All right, let's see. So all the girls will be back tomorrow. We're going to have a meet and greet at 10 p.m.
Make sure you all are here. Bring
Yes.
your asses back out, literally.
Yes. And we're going to have performances at 11:30 and 12:30. Also, after this, we're going to go straight into Untucked, and then we're going to do a Q&A. So if you have questions in the audience that are good, you can ask those. And, yeah.
Wow, you're just making friends left and right, huh?
Willam, you just came off the Haters Roast Tour. You just came off of Mean Gays. What's going on with you?
Nothing.
Yeah, how was that? How was Mean Gays?
Mean Gays was awesome. Kim and Ganja are the best. I think the show's gonna start.
All right, let's do it.
Akira C. Davenport. Girl, this week you twerked your way up into the top. Congratulations, you are the winner of this week's challenge.
Thank you.
You've won 2 tickets to Cirque du Soleil's sexy adult cabaret, Zumanity, plus airfare and deluxe Las Vegas accommodations. You may join the other girls.
Yeah, Silky looking like she's about to rob a bank. All right, first up...
Don't run into the walls at the same time.
First up, congratulations, Akira.
Thank you.
You fucking
Thank
did
you.
that. Yeah. All right, so all the girls are going to be back tomorrow. Before I start the Q&A, we just have a special announcement. So along with Willam, Derrick, and Akira tomorrow, we will have a special guest. Miss Plastic Tiara is going to be here. So come say hi to her. She'll be at the meet and greet. Also, next week, we have a special guest. You ready?
I got bunny ears.
All right. Next week joining us is Brooklyn Heights. Give it up.
Yes.
And Naisha Lopez.
My
All
season
right.
8 sister.
Yeah.
I love Naisha.
The 2 Continentals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm your reigning Miss Continental Breakfast.
Is it extra or does it come with the rate?
Oh yeah, it comes.
Oh, it comes
It's
with
just
it.
like a yogurt and a bagel. It's not too
Perfect,
good.
yeah.
Yeah.
Low key.
Yeah.
Very slight shebang.
Fruit on the bottom. Yeah, it's not good. All right, so if you are watching us on YouTube, we just want to say we have a question from YouTube. If you would like to submit a question for the Q&A for next week for Naisha and Brooke, you can submit that to Sean@Roscoes.com, SHAWN. So we might have some wacky-ass questions next week. Let's see what happens. But we do have our first question is from Chris Greenleaf. It is for Akira. First off, he would like to say that all of us are great. Thank you. But he wanted to say, Akira, in the workroom when tensions and stress skyrocket, how do you manage to keep your head in check and stay calm enough to continually deliver at such a high level? So when all that chaos was going on, all that screaming and yelling, how did you just block it out and say, let me continue to be the best?
Rest in bitch space. Bitch, I go to my corner in my room. I called it my room because we only had like this much space. And bitch, I just block everything else out and try to figure out what the hell I'm gonna make, because a lot of times, a lot of those challenges, bitch, getting ready for a drag race, I didn't have the money. So, bitch, I had to make stuff literally in the workroom.
Oh, wow.
And, like, the day of. So it's like, I didn't have time for any of the extra drama if it didn't include Akira, bitch. I got to make it to next week. Fuck you, hoes. See you later.
All right, we're going to keep it going. Hi, what's your question?
As soon as
Do I present it to someone?
Yes, you asked the question.
Hello, Willam.
Oh, yeah.
Can you say toy boat 5 times?
Toy boat, toy boat, toy boat, toy boat, toy boat. Why?
Is that 5?
Okay.
I think that was...
All right, great. All right. Hello.
Silky still hasn't cooked for me, big bitch.
Who is it, you? All right. Hi, what's your question? Stand up.
My question's for Akira. I saw a meme online about drag race names that are puns, and they said Akira Chanel is a pun on I carry a Chanel. Is that true, or are they just reaching?
They're just reaching. But I do like the idea. Akira did not come from that. My name was Akira Narcisse at first, so it definitely didn't come from I carry a Chanel. My brain doesn't work that far. Sorry.
All right. Hello, what's your question?
My question's also for Akira. What did you think about Roos calling Brooklyn and Evie the lip sync assassins? Do you think you could take them on?
I didn't think about it.
She said, I don't know her.
All right, I'm coming over. Hello, stand up? What's your question?
So I feel like for the lip syncs, they edit them where it looks like it's pretty obvious who's gonna win. So especially with that one, they just focused on Vanjie. From you seeing it, Akira, is it that obvious who's winning, or were there some episodes where the lip sync you're like, no, they just edited it to make it look like they won?
Some episodes they edit to make it, I guess you could say, look like who won. When it comes to, like, for instance, the Brooklyn and Evie.
Yeah.
Bitch, that was like a battle.
Yeah.
Literally, watching it from the back, it was like a battle. Like, you were on pins and needles on who was going to go home. Like, bitch, I was back there like, I don't know how this is going to go, but bitch, it's going to be some upset spirits tonight.
Were there any others that you thought, oh, this could be, you know, a double save? And when you watched that, were you like, this could be a double save? Like, were you expecting it?
No.
No. Hello, what's your question?
It's for anyone. Y'all watch Homecoming?
Did y'all watch Homecoming?
Wait, the Julie Roberts one or the Beyonce one?
Beyonce.
Yes, Beyonce.
Just
Yes.
thoughts? Opinion?
The Julie Roberts one I wouldn't watch because the wig was bad. And when there's a bad wig in a program, I'm like, I can't watch it. It's going to annoy me the whole time.
Bring it to the stage, Beyonce.
All right, do we have more questions out here? If you have any questions, raise your hand. Did we really bottom out on the questions? My God. Here, come over here. Hi, what's your question?
Question's for Derrick. Do you have any advice for a new throuple?
Do you have any advice for a new throuple?
Well, since I'm celebrating 7 years and 12 years with Nick, I do have advice.
Congrats.
You know, it's really all about communication, and I think a lot of times there's relationships or even a throuple that has problems with people understanding what it is, and it's really for you guys to understand. Kind of like I said on Drag Race to Acid Betty, it's not for you to get. So you can't worry about what other people are saying about you because it's none of your business. And you really just have to listen to each other, communicate. It's nice to have a third person. You always have a mediator. And we're very lucky because we don't fight. And I think that in a lot of relationships, there's a lot of fights. People go to bed angry. They stay angry. It's because there's not someone else saying, you were in the wrong here and you need to apologize.
I'm single and looking for a man.
Yes.
So let me go on record and say,
Yes.
listen, you guys, this show was filmed almost a year ago. So the fights and stuff that you all see, actually, those girls have mended relationships. Like, I get a lot of hate because of certain things I've said about Plastique throughout the season. But what you have to realize is we're 15 different girls who came in from 15 different backgrounds. So we don't know everything about each other. So all we go off is perception as the days go along. Plus, we're in a high stress, intense situation. So it's not that me and Plastique hate each other or Silky and Evie hates each other. It's just, bitch, we're in the heat of the moment. So that took place 12 months ago. Bitch, me and Plastique are good. Like, literally, go get our nails done together. Silky and Evie, like,
Oh, you like me to do your nail for you?
you do my nail for me. Yeah, ma'am.
You like long nail? You like short nail?
Yeah, so
You like
don't
buff shine?
take
You
it,
like top coat?
So don't take it to heart as much as you
Reddit.
guys do. Like, it's never okay for death threats. It's never okay for hate mail. Like, none of that is never okay because you have to realize, bitch, we're already stressed out enough trying to please you all. So, bitch, those death threats and hate mail, bitch, makes it hard. You guys love Drag Race, but you have to realize it's girls out there who are sitting next to you who want to be on Drag Race, and they see the hate mail that you send the girls who've been on the show. And, bitch, they don't want to go through that. So that means the legacy that we have built as Drag Race girls will soon end. You have to stop that. And it's younger children who are under you who are killing themselves because of bullying, cyberbullying, or just physical bullying. It has to stop. Allow us to have our moments and mend our moments. Tomorrow, you will see me and Plastique on the same stage, and you will never know we had any type of problems. It's just how it goes.
Oh, I heard she didn't want to work with you tomorrow.
No, that was me with you tonight, girl.
Oh, that's right. We survived.
That was Monique with Jasmine.
Oh.
Because that's why I was here.
When all else fails, go Asian.
Is that why Bob's not here? He didn't want to work with me?
No. Why isn't Bob? Oh, Bob had some other thing going on. Anyways. All right. We're going to jump into questions. If you have a question, I'll give you a piece of saltwater taffy. My first question is
It's
for...
nasty.
You want some? I love it. Oh, my God. My first question is for Willam. Who is it more of an honor to work with, Lady Gaga or Mimi I'm First?
How dare you?
And who had more meltdowns backstage?
Mimi, I'll tell you about one of her meltdowns. It was great. It was
Tell us the top 42 meltdowns.
There were so many, and there was another girl who was on the tour with me at the first part that's like everybody loves. I've never heard anyone say a bad word about her, and she even told them, don't hire her, she's toxic. And at one point in Toronto, we were doing a 2-day show, and she didn't like some of the jokes that Thorgy and I said on stage because, you know, I'm from Philly, and I know my cousin's a drag queen in Philly. I know a lot of drag queens in Philly. And all the talk about Mimi and the shit that she's done and that magazine article where she, like, admitted to the shit with the contestants, Thorgy had a joke, and this is the one she almost walked out on. She said, Mimi's usually the loudest voice in the room, except if you're at one of her shows. And then usually there's someone in the corner going, no, Mimi, no!
Oh, my God.
And so she threatens to walk off the tour, and she was packing her clothes, and then somebody said she didn't take her face off. If she was serious, she would have taken her face off first. And she was right. She didn't leave. And then I was outside her dressing room door, and I didn't know it, and I was talking to Bunny about her stealing a Jackie Beat bit. Like this beat that she does about Betty White that Jackie's been doing since the end of time, and Mimi just stole jokes in front of people. She did to Ben.
Nope.
Ben turned around and called her out. It was a horrible working experience with Mimi, and I will never not work with someone. Raven and I worked together last year. Like, I don't give a fuck. Let's get our coin. We can be adults, but I really don't like working with that person.
Wow.
Nope.
What about Dragapalooza?
Wait. But here's the kicker. I hired her to write some jokes for me. I bought 5 jokes from her. So, like, I could work with her, and I respect her as a writer, but, like, I don't want to, and nobody should have to. It was rotted. She would write notes on stage. Oh, that joke bombed. That one didn't land. About while other people were doing sets, and she would sit there just the whole time. She sprayed Febreze on Thorgy on stage, like, just crossing boundaries. And for me to say, like, you're crossing boundaries, like, come on, be, like, respectable and sportsmanlike on stage. Anyway, sorry.
She should have just got blackout drunk like I did and not remember any of it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm like a dream girl. I was there for one night only. I won't be returning.
See, but that's natural. That's like a gift. It's wonderful. No matter what, your performance is always, like, still awesome.
How do you feel about your one night only performance?
Well, I watched
it was truly iconic, Derrick.
I literally don't remember any of it.
Really?
I came to the podium, and I remember I looked down at my notes. I had pages of notes on everybody. And I looked down, and everything was blurry. And I was like, fuck.
She got 20/20 vision, though.
Yes.
So
I told you.
Yeah. Because I put it on beatdown, bitch.
Blurry. And I don't remember any of it. I woke up in the shower naked with Nick and Mac telling me to drink water. And I was like, I need to FaceTime my sisters. They're worried about me. Does that make sense? No. But I had an amazing time, I guess. Yeah.
It sounds like a
It
good
looked
time.
good. I've never done that before, but it wasn't a performance like a performance in a show. It was a roast, and I thought you could drink a lot and not eat. So I did. I drank a lot, and I didn't eat.
All right. Hello, what's your question?
Hi, ladies. This is for all of you. We have a couple to choose from now, so if you could participate in a challenge from another season, which one do you think you'd win?
Ooh, what would you win? A challenge from another season.
I was just telling Akiria that I love the challenge they did with the boobs. I just thought it was hilarious.
When you have to run and
just
jiggle.
running in slow motion, and it reminded me of the one. Oh,
Clean up on aisle 3.
Breaking dishes. It reminded me of the one that you did in the wet T-shirt contest.
Oh, the one I won.
Yes, exactly. That's the closest to that, and I love those contests.
I don't know what I'd win.
Roast? No.
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 I don't know.
Hello, what's your question?
My name is Jameson, and my question really goes to Willam. We all know that you've fucked up many things many a times.
Whoa. That's not a question, that's a statement.
This is your stepbrother over here just dragging your...
But if you had one chance to turn anything around that you have done post Drag Race, what would it have been, and what would you do differently?
I'd answer less hypothetical questions because I don't think I fucked up anything. Life just happens, and
Nice.
I'm happy with what I did on Drag Race. I'm the only one to have done what I did and like self-produce as I went along, I think.
Yeah. There's no people that you pissed off that you're like, maybe I should have treaded lightly. No.
No.
Right. Love that.
Wait, Willam, can I talk about our conversation? Is that bad or no?
No, go ahead.
So when, because I was your understudy for Jersey Shoresicle.
Oh, yes.
And
so you knew I was going to leave the show.
Exactly.
Everyone's like, he said he wasn't
Yeah,
going.
so I want you guys to literally know I was his understudy. And I came in, Daniel Franzisi was a friend of mine. And he found out.
Damien from Mean Girls.
Damien from Mean Girls. We were at Fenton Bailey's 50th birthday, and he found out that I also act and sing and everything. So he's like, oh, perfect. I may need you to step in for Willam. So I came in, and Willam's like, look, I'm going to get myself disqualified, so I don't know how long you're going to be doing this role, but I just wanted to give you a heads up. And I was like, why would you ever leave? Like, why would you disqualify yourself? And he said, because nobody's ever done it before, so I want to be that one that does it.
I love it.
And I live for that mentality because you'll be remembered forever for that reason. Nobody else will. They're too scared. Like, nobody wants to do that. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and your once-in-a-lifetime opportunity was to get disqualified, and you break the rules, and I actually really admire that.
Well, girl, Danny Francesi was at the wet T-shirt contest. He
Yes.
was in the crowd.
Yeah.
And Hannah.
And he's like, stay, you're doing really well.
I was like, no,
Yeah.
I'm coming, bitch.
Like, no, I'm going to be in New York.
I'm going to be in New York.
Yeah.
I don't need this reality show because back then I was like, this is a step back. I was like, this is not what I want to do.
Yeah.
Girl, when
But
they
it was
asked
amazing.
For, yeah. I'm
And
happy.
Rue said you could have won. Like, that was pretty amazing.
She lies to a lot of people. It's fine.
All right. Hello. What's your question?
Hi, my name is Caleb. My question is, you guys were talking about bullying. What are each of you doing in high schools to support people coming out as drag queens and trans?
I thought you said bowling. I was like,
I
what
thought
did
you
you
said
do?
bowling, too.
I was like, girl, I can get a
bitch,
strike.
I'm not that good at bowling.
Right.
I tried to read to kids at a library, but then they said no after they Googled me.
But did you go to a high school and say that you support them?
I
They
actually
don't really
do.
let you walk into high school.
I actually do. In Vegas, I speak at the LGBT groups at a high school in Vegas. But I really feel like beyond that, the visibility that I'm doing by just being who I am on all my social media, traveling, doing shows, showing people that if you want to be a drag queen for a living, there is a market, there is a way to make it a job, a profession. That's enough visibility for me, but I love going to high schools and talking to kids about my struggles growing up, the bullying that I went through, and then the success story. Like, I'm a fucking success story, so I'll definitely inspire people with that. And that's not a question, it's a statement.
All right. Hello. What's your question?
Oh, he was asking Akiria that one, too.
Oh, yeah.
No? Oh, it's a downer?
I mean, we all do volunteer work.
Yeah.
I've been doing it for years with the LA Gay and Lesbian
I
Center.
just gave $2,500 for my birthday to the Night Ministry, who provides services for homeless people, especially trans and LGBT youth. Thank you. You got to. All right. Hello. What's your question?
Hi. My question is for Derrick Perry because you were the first queen that I ever really saw and supported. And I'm
thank
wondering if you ever still get recognized from your time on America's Got Talent.
Oh, all the time. I'll be at meet and greets, and it's with 18-year-olds, and they're like, oh my God, I was 10, and I was watching you on TV with my grandma. And I'm like, this is not a story that I really want to hear, but cool. But no, a lot of people say that I was the first person, even before RuPaul, because America's Got Talent was 2008 and Drag Race started in 09.
Oh, wow.
And so a lot of people come up to me and say I'm the first drag queen they've ever seen on TV. And that's amazing. Like, I can't even believe that still exists and people still watch it on YouTube. And I'm very fortunate to still be visible 15 years later after I started. Yeah. 15, honey. I'm 35 and I have not had any work done.
Oh.
Wait, bitch, what's wrong with work?
What?
What's wrong with work?
I had braces.
Oh.
I'm just kidding.
Hello?
Hello. What's your question?
Y'all look beautiful tonight, but my question's for Willam. It's no secret that the Drag Race producers love to storyline around their contestants, and I'm wondering if you see a difference in how the producers produce the show and storyline the characters since when you were on the show. And
your question. Oh yeah, good question.
No, I think it's been consistently good and at a high level. They're really good at what they do. It's harder to control stuff. Like it's harder to keep control over stuff when the people were socializing, like in season 1, 2, 3, 4, and on the All Stars, because then it's like there's stuff that happens off camera that can affect a relationship. They want you in like a boiler pot pressure cooker situation where everything gets heightened because of you're cut off from your phone, you're everyday, you're all that. So I think it comes naturally. Well, I wasn't cut off from my man. It comes naturally that stress would happen, and they have an easy job, but they're really good at it too. Yeah.
I mean, it's called story.
It's called
producers.
story producing. Do you want to know how reality shows work? They film everything, and then they send it to transcription, who transcribes every single word, and then the story editors chop that up into a script, and then they tell the editor, make this into a mini movie, and that's how reality TV works. It gets filmed backwards.
Yeah.
And they won't ever hire writers, as evidenced by these fucking skits, some of them. The skits were scatty.
Well, that's why they're doing improv now. Let's see how talented you really are.
This is fun because improv is actually something that we use all the time,
Every
like at
night.
a meet and greet when people are like, "Oh my God, you're my favorite," and they're like spitting or throwing up on us because it happens. I was like,
standing there taking a picture and like her arm is around your wig and it's steady sliding back. You're like,
if I'm your favorite, why are you trying to pull my ponytail off?
Yeah.
Seriously, don't grab my head. This is new.
Don't touch my hair, ho.
The people that, we improv a lot. I'll just say that. I love meeting people. I'm better than that at my actual job.
I say that's half of it. Actually, the meet and greet is half the show.
All right. Hello, what's your question?
My question is for Derrick. Does Miss Nebraska have any aspirations to audition?
Well, next year will be her 5th season auditioning, and that's when Alaska made it, so we're hoping for the best.
Ooh.
And I would love for her to make it on the show because I'm going to take half that bitch's money.
All right, we're going to close it up soon. Hello, what's your question?
Hi, my question's for Akiria. We heard from Derrick he considered doing All Stars, but would you consider doing All Stars?
We don't even know if she won yet.
Well, true, but like...
Damn!
In general, like...
So what are you trying to
We've
say?
had-
That I'm not good enough to be crowned?
In theory.
We've had winners on All Stars before.
No, honestly, in theory, if I wasn't fortunate enough to be Miss America's Next Drag Superstar, of course I would do All Stars. Because honestly, this time going in, I'll be mentally prepared for what it is to be on Drag Race, and I'll be financially prepared to be on All Stars.
Yes.
Akiria looked like an all-star coming in, and especially saying, I made this outfit, the gold, the chandelier on your head. It's like, those are the things that people bring to All-Stars that costume designers make. So the fact that you brought that to your season shows you're already an All-Star.
Poverty on a dime.
Yeah, on a lot of dimes.
Hello.
A lot of dimes.
Hello, what's your question?
Hi, this question is for Willam. I was wondering, do you get better tea before or after you started Race Chaser?
I think people are more guarded about, but it's not like I have tea or anything. Like, people just tell me stuff, and then my rule is I'll only ruin my career. And I try to be honest and, like, not tell names, but I will talk about it. For sure. Why not? I'm a fan of the show now. Like, now. Yeah.
Now?
Well, some seasons I was like, you could see the story producing was bad. On Delta's season, she changes her shirt 3 times in a conversation. Goes from one shirt to another shirt to another shirt in one conversation with Raja. So that's a time when they're a lot careful now. Now they have
with
the
confessionals,
same outfit for
you
confessional.
wear the same outfit in confessionals.
All that.
Yeah.
They want to be able to splice anything together to make their job easy. Yeah. Don't use pronouns, she's, he's, it's. You say the name, because then they can't get you.
Yeah.
Because they want you to do like one positive and one negative about everybody every night in the interview. That's why the hardest thing about this challenge is telling people I'm not going to win. That was my, here's the one bad thing, because I wouldn't give them anything because I didn't want them to be able to use it. And then they said, you're done for the night. When you don't give them anything, they're like, you're done. They kick you out of interview.
Yeah. All right, we're going to close it out. Hello, what's your question?
My question is for all 3 of you. If you could say fuck you to everything that's happened, what would you do differently that would set you apart in All Stars to make you win not only a challenge, but the season?
Not applicable.
That's hard to answer only because, bitch, you
Because
never...
it was a long-ass question.
Yeah, because, bitch, you never know what they're looking for at this point. Like, bitch, you can feel like you're doing your best. It's like, girl, you're licking RuPaul's balls, and it's like, Akira, you're safe. So it's like, it's hard to say what you'll do different because, bitch, you don't know what it is that they're looking for. Because you, in the moment, you're thinking, bitch, I'm doing my best.
Yeah. I remember Delta in Untucked. She was like, pick me, RuPaul, look at me, look, you know? And then she ended up doing RuPaul's hair and wins an Emmy for it. You never know what people want. She sent Delta packing. And now she...
Well, I would learn how to sew.
On the show,
which
not
is
recently.
what I did do, so that was my downfall on the show.
Did you make this look?
No, I bought this in Lebanon, Beirut, because I'm an international traveler, but yeah.
It's lovely.
Oh, wow.
All right, that was our show for the night. Did you enjoy yourselves? All right, give it up for Willam. Woo! Give it up for Derrick Barry. And Akira Davenport.
Get louder.
They will all be back here tomorrow with Plastique Tiara. The meet and greet is at 10 o'clock and performances at 11:30 and 12:30. I'll be back here next week with Brooklyn Heights and Naisha Lopez. Yay! And you can submit questions for that if you're watching on YouTube to Sean@Roscoe's.com. Also, if you're watching on YouTube, Alexa, play Jai Ho. All right, let's do this. Thank you. Bam.
I have a giant hole. I have a giant